Get ready, because we're about to plunge into the deepest, darkest parts of our own world to meet some of its most bizarre residents. I mean, forget what you think you know about life on Earth, because today, we're going somewhere truly alien. You know, that quote really hits the nail on the head. We're talking about a realm of absolutely crushing pressure and eternal, unending darkness. It's a place so extreme it forces life to evolve in these spectacular and sometimes, yeah, kind of terrifying ways. So let's go meet some of them. We're going to explore 5 creatures that honestly just defy imagination. Each one has its own unique story of survival in one of the planet's absolute harshest environments. Okay, first up, we have the absolute icon of the abyss, the anglerfish. This creature is famous for one particularly brilliant and, let's be real, terrifying adaptation for hunting in the pitch black. So, the anglerfish's secret weapon is something called bioluminescence, basically life made light. Think about it. In a world with zero sun, being able to create your own light isn't just an advantage, it's a legitimate superpower. And this fish is an absolute master of it. So how does it all work? Well, the female anglerfish has a literal fishing rod, the elysium, that grows right out of her head. And on the end of it is this fleshy, glowing bulb called the esca. She just wiggles this lure around, making it look like a tiny, tasty little meal to other deep-sea critters. And when some unsuspecting fish comes in to investigate, bam, that massive, flexible jaw just snaps shut, swallowing the prey whole. It's the perfect ambush. But here's what's really fascinating. The light itself isn't actually made by the fish. Nope. It's created by a whole colony of bacteria living inside that lure. This is a classic symbiotic relationship, a total win-win. The bacteria get a safe house and a steady supply of food from the fish, and in return, the fish gets a lifelong glowing lure. It's incredible. Scientists have even found that this partnership is still evolving, even after millions of years. And just to give you some perspective, these creatures are operating down at 1,500 meters. That is nearly a mile below the surface, folks. We're talking about an environment of absolute, total darkness and just immense, bone-crushing pressure. All right, so if you thought the anglerfish was strange, you might want to buckle up. Our next creature has a feature that is so bizarre it sounds like something straight out of science fiction. This is the barreleye fish, and its most shocking feature is right there in the title. It has a see-through skull. Its scientific name is Macropinna microstoma, but it often gets called the spookfish, and you are definitely about to see why. Just look at this thing. Its head is completely transparent. It's this fluid-filled dome you can see right through. And those 2 big green spheres you see inside, those are its eyes. So what are the 2 little spots on the front that look like eyes? Those are actually its nostrils, its organs for smelling. Its huge tubular eyes are incredibly sensitive to light, and those green lenses act like filters, helping it spot the faint glow of prey against the dim light that's filtering down from way, way above. And this is where its hunting strategy gets really brilliant. For years, scientists thought its eyes were just fixed in place, only able to look straight up to spot the silhouettes of food. But we now know it can actually rotate its eyes to point forward. So it can be looking up, spot prey above it, and then as it moves in to eat, it can rotate its eyes to look straight ahead, keeping its meal in sight the whole time. What an incredible adaptation for life in the Twilight Zone. Okay, our third creature is a true ghost from the past. I want you to meet the Goblin Shark, a fish that looks like it swam right out of the prehistoric era, and it's armed with a truly terrifying weapon. So this shark is often called a living fossil, and for good reason. It's the last remaining species of a family that's 125 million years old. Its most distinct feature is obviously that long, blade-like snout, which is covered in special pores that can detect the faint electrical fields that all living animals give off. Its pinkish, almost flabby-looking body tells us it's probably a slow, deliberate hunter, just prowling the deep slopes of the ocean floor. But don't let that slow speed fool you, because it's hiding a lightning-fast attack. The key is its protrusible jaws. And what this means is that it can literally launch its jaw forward, away from its skull, to catch prey. So when a fish, or a squid, or a crustacean gets just close enough, the goblin shark's jaws slingshot forward, extending almost to the very tip of its snout in this terrifying flash. And those long, nail-like teeth make sure that once it grabs something, it is absolutely not getting away. Next up, we're looking at 2 cephalopods that honestly could not seem more different. One is this mysterious, dark-looking creature, and the other is, Well, it's almost cartoonishly cute. So on one hand, you've got the vampire squid. Now, despite its name, it's not a vampire, and it's not even a true squid. It is the sole survivor of its very own ancient order. And on the other hand, you have the Dumbo octopus, a true octopus named for the two large fins on its head that look just like the ears of a certain famous elephant. Two very, very different approaches to deep-sea survival. Now, the vampire squid is completely misunderstood. It's not some fearsome hunter. It's actually a scavenger that feeds on marine snow, which is the poetic term for the constant shower of organic junk falling from the waters above, like dead plankton and, yeah, even poop. It uses two long, sticky filaments to catch all this debris, and its defense? It's incredible. When it's threatened, it can flip its webbed arms inside out over its body, creating this spiny cloak. And if that doesn't work, it can spew a cloud of glowing, sticky mucus to distract a predator and make its escape. The Dumbo octopus, on the other hand, is much more serene. It gracefully flies through the water by flapping those big, ear-like fins. This unique, elegant movement lets it navigate the huge, empty spaces of the deep ocean floor while it searches for worms, crustaceans, and other small creatures to eat. It really is the gentle giant of the abyss. So, we've just met 5 incredible ambassadors of the deep. But what does their existence really tell us about this hidden world? And what can we actually learn from them? Well, as you can see from this quick chart, these animals are thriving at just staggering depths, each one carving out its own little niche in a different layer of the abyss. From the twilight zone, where the Barreleye lives, to the pitch-black hunting grounds of the anglerfish and Goblin Shark over 1,000 meters down, life, finds a way. And this is the crucial takeaway, right? Each bizarre feature we've seen, the glowing lure, the transparent head, the slingshot jaw, it's not just weird for the sake of being weird. It is a masterful, elegant solution to the immense challenges of survival in the deep sea. And ultimately, these creatures are this powerful reminder that while we're all looking to the stars for alien life, one of the most alien, most mysterious, and most unexplored frontiers is right here on Earth, holding secrets we are only just beginning to uncover. Which really just leaves us with one final question for you. From the glowing angler to the see-through spookfish, which of these incredible survivors do you think is the strangest of them all?